All right, guys, so I know in one of the first episodes here, we were talking about doing an event. It's taken us a little while to get things organized because we're 35 minutes away from our apartment complex. We're here at a place where one of my business partners, shout out to my guy, David Flores, you guys will meet him in a second, runs a wholesaling real estate operation. And he actually got started in network marketing back early on in his adulthood as a late teenager. And this is where he learned how to scale a sales team and lead a group of people. And so he does really, really well with that. We're gonna actually use one of his office spaces for this event. We're doing a big Super Saturday on the 24th, which is here in a little over a week and a half, which we'll definitely be documenting. But let's go check out the event space. Yo.
Yeah, welcome to Berryville.
Long time no see.
It's been a while, huh?
Man,
How are you?
good to see you.
Likewise.
We got the
What up,
vlog
bro?
rolling
Jake.
today.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
He just moved out here from Connecticut.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been rolling with me for what, like 9 months?
Okay.
Yeah.
How you like the weather over here?
Better than Connecticut.
Yeah? Was it cold out there? Or what's
Yeah. It was like 40 when I left.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
It's gonna get good here soon, though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
So this is us right here. This is where we originally got.
Okay.
But I ended up taking over this suite as well.
How many people you generally have working with you in here?
Two offices here, but this is where I want to start up the event.
Oh, hell yeah. Plenty of room. We got all the chairs figured out, so we'll
Yeah.
come and we'll get all that situated. If we need to come like a
I'm
day
gonna show
early.
you the other suite right now too after we're done here, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna throw the TV on that wall. I'm gonna throw it on that wall for two reasons. Power's right there, and then if people start coming up late, people show up late, they don't get distracted by seeing a bunch of new people walk in and everybody's facing this way.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, guys, so now we're over here at the Scottsdale Quarter. We have a couple events coming up. I need to get fitted for a suit, so we're gonna go into Suit Supply. I believe Andrew is gonna meet us over here. His family is actually in town from South Carolina visiting, and that's another benefit of network marketing, is the freedom to be able to have your family come into town, and you can work all on your own schedule any time of the day and still be able to enjoy the freedom. So this is a place we always come to. Quite a bit of cool shops. There's a lot of places to get some work in over here as well, but nonetheless, let's go see what we can stir up. Alrighty, step one, getting the right size neck dialed in. Once we do that, we're gonna try to figure out color, pattern. I don't know where we're going with this, but we're about to find out. Dang.
If it's a little too tight, it's ugly. Sometimes the tape measure lies to me a little bit. Yeah, you're fine. As long as you're comfortable like
I
that.
need to.
I button the cuffs. It's just gonna make getting the suit on easier.
Is that right sizing, you think?
It's probably gonna be a little tight.
Is this supposed to be around that height?
No, you guys are just big, strong guys. Yeah, we're a Dutch company, so.
You try to get your neck one on? I couldn't even.
Oh, that's
Yeah, neck might be a little bit tight.
Okay.
The waist on here is looking nice as well. It doesn't look like it's too tight. We're still getting a nice sort of crescent shape on either side, so I'm liking the waist of this one.
What?
Or they had the linen collection in, so I got 2 different linen colors. But yeah, that's dope that you can just pick. That's cool.
Yeah,
Texture
so
looks
I'm way more.
I can do these as a jacket. So since
Okay.
it's a tuxedo with tuxedo pants, it's gonna be
Yeah, no, that's
like
fine, that's
black.
fine,
So I could
that's
do
fine.
a jacket in these. I just can't do a full tuxedo in it.
Okay, well that's perfect then. That's kind of what I was looking
Yeah.
for. So I think I like this look for the suit, even if it's still tuxedo print.
Yeah,
Whatever,
is
for
this
the
sort of your
jacket.
favorite of the three? If you're looking for some of these more detailed black
I think
versions,
I like this one.
This is my favorite.
I think I like that one.
When I have an occasion for a tuxedo, I am buying this.
Yeah, I think that's
For
cool.
my jacket.
All right, guys, back at exclusive. Dropped the car off a few days ago to get wrapped, tinted out. Time to go pick it up. Let's get it.
Well, here he is. Picked up Mr. Charleston Otterbox from the airport. Welcome to Arizona again for like the 3rd or 4th time. I just wanted to ask you something though, to tell the people, what has your overall experience been like working alongside us and kind of just being in network marketing in general?
It's been crazy. It's just crazy to see how, like, meeting Andrew 4 months ago and now I'm flying to them once a month. It's just crazy to see how close you can get connected to people, closer than your best friends, anyone. And ever since then, my life's changed. I mean, I've learned communication skills, sales skills, and just got connected to high net worth individuals, and them give me the pathway to success.
All there is to it, baby.
Bad luck to talk on these rides. Mine on the road, your dilated eyes. Watch the clouds float, white Ferrari. Had a good time, 16. How was I supposed to do anything? I let you out at Central. I didn't care to stay the plane. Kept my mouth closed. We're both so familiar. White Ferrari.
Brother Noah Ortiz.
How are we all feeling right now? Okay, so some of you guys are in this room like I was like 2 years ago. And it was a Zoom call, and like Andrew said, it was a random Instagram message, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what the hell this dude's reaching out to me about. He's got 2 pictures on his Instagram. One picture he's on a yacht, the next picture he's on a camel in Egypt. Here I am in a cubicle making 150 phone calls a day. And have any of you guys ever felt like every single day you'd rather click snooze on your alarm clock than wake up? You know what I mean? That's not cool. Like, I don't know about you guys, but you have 4,000 weeks to live on average. 2,000 of those you're going to sign up to work somewhere. So if 5 days out of the 7 days a week, you don't even want to go do that, why are you living? That was how I felt. And so I was dire for an opportunity. And I was looking all over the place. Here we go again, job searching. And I got this Instagram message. Call it God's timing. I don't know what you guys believe in. For me, that's what it is. But I got on a Zoom call. After the call, I'm like, dude, I don't know if this is real. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if I have time. I don't know if it's a get-rich-quick scheme, too good to be true. I've heard it all. But I just remember that mentor of mine had told me a couple things. He said, a lot of times, you're afraid to take risks, and you end up working for people that did. And that was where I was at. And so I said, you know what? It's $180. Why not try it? And so I got started. And when I got started, similar to how you heard Charles speaking, it wasn't about the money. It wasn't. It was about me having people, just like this room, who were willing to send me podcasts, audios, books to read on personal development, giving me people I could follow through social media and the internet that can help impact my life in a positive way. I started falling in love with that, like right away. I'm like, dude, I got my so-called best friends inviting me to Old Town every single weekend. And I like to have fun, but it's been the same thing for 5 years. I'm in the same damn place. This is the prime years of my life. No one in this room, whether you're 55, 25, 15, it doesn't matter. You're not going to get any younger. And you're at a point now where you have more energy, more potential, more open mind than you're ever going to have again. Go use your time. And so that was where I was like, dude, I'm doing this. And so I actually quit my job. And I want you guys to imagine yourselves doing this. I had nobody signed up in the business. I'd never made a single dollar traded. I'm 3 weeks in. I get a voice message from a 22-year-old kid that signed me up. He lives in Wisconsin. Never met him. Talked to him on a phone call one time when he signed me up. There was no platform for me to really succeed early on. But I got a voice message from him on a Thursday saying, hey, there's an event in Orlando, Florida. It starts Saturday. I don't know what you can do to make it here, but if you come, you may meet some people that will help change your life. How many people, if you got a voice message from some random 22-year-old kid that hasn't helped you make any amount of money, but you signed up for this new thing, how many of you guys would quit your job and go to that opportunity that same week? Because that's what I did. And some people were like, bro, you're freaking nuts. But the only person I called before I did this, when I woke up on Friday morning, was my mentor. And the reason I knew that was because I had heard something very early on, and this is the best piece of advice I've ever been given, and I pray you guys all take this and you run with it, whether you get involved in what we do or not. And that advice was, if you're willing to buy someone else's opinion or advice on what you should do with your life, get ready to buy their lifestyle, because that's what you're going to get. If you do what others do and you say what others say, you're going to get what they got. If I go to school, get good grades, get a good job, I'm going to live the same life on repeat. So, worst case scenario, I'm sitting there Friday morning, getting ready to go into work. I'm bawling in the back of the parking lot at work because I'm about to leave my freaking job. Like, just quit. No 2 weeks notice, nothing. And fly across the country. I had about 50 grand saved up across 401ks, crypto. I tried to follow the plan, right? Diversify your income and start to stack for the future. I think long-term investing is important. But I don't really care how rich I am when I'm 65. I just don't, because I'm not going to be able to do any of the same things I can do now. So we live in 2025. All of us would be naive to think that there's not new ways of making money now than there was when our parents were our age. But all you need to do this is coachability, desire, self-accountability. If you can show up and you've been waiting to be your own boss, how many of you guys want to fire your own boss? Like how great does that sound? This is your chance. But most people say they want things they don't really want. You want the result, but you don't like the idea of waking yourself up every single day and doing the things it's going to take to get there. I've been dying for that. I'm no different than anybody in this room, other than the amount of time I've chose to do what we choose to do every day. What you choose to put in your body, what you choose to put in your mind, the people you choose to surround yourself with, where you go, what you wear, your posture, your communication skills. Everything is going to change as soon as you get started. Network marketing pays out more money than the MLB, the movie industry, and the NFL combined every single year to affiliates just like myself. It's your turn to create a name for yourself. It's your turn to create a generational name for your last name. It's your turn to be able to give back and retire mom and dad. You can do it here. The only limiting beliefs you have is whether or not you can, and our goal is to help you unlock that. Thank you.
I'm sure we're tall or another dimension. You say we're small and let me mention. You're tired of moving, your body's aching. We could vacate, there's places to go.